Never find my way home, yeah.
Welcome to What Happened to the World Today. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott, and this is the tale how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show.
And we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world. It's cold.
It's
cold. It's cold here in Vegas. It's cold.
it just freaked me out. I did a wedding last night, and it was hot and sticky when I got done. I mean, I was drenched in sweat loading up the
I
equipment.
want to know what happened with the bride and groom.
By the time we loaded up all the equipment, we were just drenched, both of us. And, from putting the equipment in the vehicle, and it was just humid as all hell. Got home. I actually turned on the air conditioner because it was too uncomfortable to sleep. And I woke up this morning to 43 degrees.
I think you turned the air conditioner on too high.
That's what I thought, too.
You didn't need to do that.
Until I realized it wasn't running.
Well, I actually went golfing, and it was 52 degrees when we started. I had to wear a sweatshirt. Sorry. It's cold.
I still wear shorts at 42 degrees.
Cold.
Ah!
It's cold.
Yeah.
It's cold. When you're used to it being warmer, it's cold. It's not good at all. So
that's part of the problem.
So now, do you have a ritual that you go through or anything now that it's fall?
Well,
like start putting the plastic on the windows and all that stuff?
No, that was at the old farmhouse we did that. This house is a little bit better. But the funny thing is I'm looking at my dresser. And in my dresser, it's almost all short sleeve everything because it's been so warm. And all the long sleeves, which I'm wearing today, in the closet. So I open, first thing I do, I open up the thing and pull out the shirts. I can't wear any of this today. What am I going to do? Oh, yeah, it's all in the closet. So I open the closet, get the big box out of the closet, and I'm sort of, there's a shirt. There we go. And
hold on. You keep your clothes in boxes in the closet?
Well, yeah.
Okay, so what we used to do is we would keep the winter clothes in boxes in the garage. And then you would take your summer clothes and you pack those in boxes and you put those boxes in the garage. And then you bring the winter clothes in and put them in your closet.
Right. But if I recall correctly, when I went to your house, I never saw a car in your garage.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Because like most Americans, it's full of storage. The cars are out the driveway.
Right.
Yeah. Well, because I use my garage as a shop, no, clothes would not do good out there.
Yeah. How's your finger? Speaking of using your car as a garage, as a shop.
Look.
Ah, you're almost healed.
Yes. It's still a little raw at the end here. If I touch it, it feels hard.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt.
Okay, just let you know, it's not really pain, but it is an uncomfortable feeling when I'm typing still. It's a little bit of a zing, but it's not like, oh my God, it hurts.
That's, I don't know, man. That's not something that I want to have anybody ever have happen to them.
No. So from now on, if I use a power tool, somebody's either going to be here or I'm going to wear cast iron gloves.
Or you could just call me and I'll tell you how to use it the right way.
Well, I know how to use it the right way.
I would have said, hey, because the blade is curved, you're going to curve. You need to move the board forward so it's in this part of the curve. You put a spacer board behind that. If you had to put a spacer board against the fence and then the board against there, you'd have been good.
Yes, I would have been absolutely peachy keen.
So you just need to call somebody else just to get that.
No, I got to not
check.
be in a hurry and not do lazy things because that's when mistakes happen.
Okay.
But I'll call you first anyway.
Yeah,
I'll go,
please do.
Steve, I'm going to use power tools. You're going to go, oh, crap.
I'm going to go set up the video camera first.
Yes. Yeah. Let's get this on YouTube.
That's right. So, all right. So summer clothes to winter clothes. So did you unpack the box and switch the drawers and all that stuff?
No, because next week we're going to be in the 70s again.
So you're just going to live out of the box?
It's only for 3 days for now. So
okay.
It's the strangest thing.
Now you said something and I was like, well, now laundry's going to take longer.
Okay.
Why? Okay. Are you going to wear more shirts now because it's cold? What? You're going to wear two shorts? Layers? Is that the whole thing because of layers?
T-shirts take up very little space in a washing machine. Long sleeve polos and sweatshirts and stuff like that, they take up a lot of space, especially when they're wet, they're heavy. So now instead of, my darks I could do once a week, My whites I could do once a week. The whites will probably not change, but the darks I now have to do 2 loads a week because the load's filled in half a week because everything's bigger. Jeans and long sleeves all combined versus shorts and everything.
Wow.
Makes a difference.
Your life is difficult.
It really is. What I really need is somebody to come and make my life easier by, taking pity on me and
you need a maid.
Carry me financially for the rest of my life. No.
Oh yeah, you need the money for a maid, but you need a maid.
Yeah. Right.
Maids will do your laundry.
Yes.
And they'll clean your house and they'll switch your laundry for you and they'll put it back in the drawer and they'll fold your clothes.
Yes.
What about a fluff and fold? Do you have a fluff and fold? Not keep it clean. A fluff and fold where you take your laundry in a bag to the laundromat and they do it for you?
No.
No, you don't have those?
Not that I know of. Well, there's laundromats, but
you got to go do it there. No, they have laundromats, and then there's a person that works there that you could pay by the pound.
Yes, I do recall seeing that one where a washing machine broke 8-9 years ago. Yeah.
Might be something. They're not that expensive.
Okay. The amount of time it takes to go there and back and all that sort of stuff, I'll just do it myself.
I thought you were a man about town and out and visiting and going around and seeing stuff like that. So.
Right. That sounds just like me.
No?
If I'm out and about, I'm working.
Well, that's perfect.
I can see it now.
I get the whole wedding party. Hold on 1 second. I got to run in and get my laundry.
Yeah. That would go over really well. Yeah.
Anybody need anything or going to the laundromat?
We need some quick dry clean. We got a 1 hour margin raising here.
If you get any stains on their clothes we need to get out, we can do a little, spot removal. No, that'd be good for you. But, winter and football.
Yes, but football
news,
just got
Green Bay.
scary for us. Very scary for us.
I picked Green Bay to win. I did not pick Aaron Rodgers to get hurt.
Yes. We were looking at pretty much a guaranteed Super Bowl run this year. If things were really looking well. This is not good. That's a broken collarbone. If he comes back, it's not till the end of the season.
Yeah.
And the new guy, I believe he's going to be okay, but okay is not good enough for Super Bowl.
Yeah. Not to speak badly of Tony Romo, but what does he think he's Tony Romo? Sorry, Cowboys fans. But Tony Romo, was he announcing the game per chance? Did Tony go, I'll get dressed, I'll go out there now?
No, I don't know. I actually was at lunchtime when it all happened, so we didn't actually hear anything. The waitress came out and says, "Oh my God, Aaron Rodgers just got carted off the field." And we're like, "What?"
Yeah,
we're
there goes
lunch.
the season.
Yeah.
That totally sucks. Because he is really good, and broken collarbone, I think, is the end of all the way through the season. So,
well, apparently, because I guess Howie Long? I keep saying Howie Mandel, but I think it's Howie Long.
It's
right?
Howie Long. Yeah, Howie Long is the football. Howie Mandel is the comedian.
Yes.
He does Bobby. Hello, my name. Wow, terrible kid's voice. I'm gonna have to listen to some kid voices and come back and do that better because that was
There
awful.
But he had mentioned that. It wasn't Howie that said that. It was. Oh my goodness gracious! I should know who he was. He was. They're all football players, ex-football players.
Yeah.
There's
only one.
It was an
guy.
ex-football player.
There's one announcer that's not a. Yeah, and all the rest of them are ex-players or coaches.
Who's the oldest guy with mostly going bald?
Bradshaw. Terry Bradshaw.
That's who it was. It was Terry Bradshaw. And he mentioned that he had both his collarbones broken. And depends on how it's broken. Well, sometimes they could just put a pin in it and you're good 3 weeks later. So, but I think this.
And is it his throwing arm?
It's his throwing arm.
Oh, yeah. That's not good. Man.
Good at all.
So what is it, bad news in the sporting world? Did you see that the U.S. football team, all right, so we're the only country in the world that calls it soccer. And we're like one of the last ones in. Everywhere else it's called football. Because the sport that Aaron Rodgers plays, where he throws the ball, hands the ball off, and occasionally a guy comes out and kicks the ball, is called football.
Yes.
But the game you play with your feet is called soccer.
Right.
Except for everywhere else in the world, it's called soccer. So I guess they call football
American football.
American football, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they call it football just football, which is what we call soccer. But
Yes.
yeah, it hasn't been since like 1986 that we haven't made a World Cup. But I think the World Cup's only every 4 years. So that's not that bad, right? 86,
Is
90,
it only 4 years? I don't think so.
94. Yeah, World Cup's only every 4 years. I
That
can't do
sounds
the
like the
math fast enough.
Olympics.
No, the World Cup's only every 4 years too.
Oh, see,
If
now you're
I'm
going to
wrong,
make me look it up.
if I'm wrong, let the people comment on the bottom.
Okay.
But I'm not wrong.
I'm
back,
never wrong.
back me up on that. So I can't even do math. You can ask Bixby on your new phone to do
It's
math.
not set up yet.
But you can ask Bixby. You can ask Bixby to do math. You go, Bixby, what is 1,917 minus 1,986? And then you can divide that by 4 and come up with how many times it's been since they've been there. But
Exactly.
But it's a cool Bixby feature for your new Galaxy 8 Active, which we are going to have an episode upcoming on apps you should have.
Yes.
So that'll be fun. So we got to start writing a list on that. So Aaron Rodgers out. U.S. soccer not in the World Cup.
So has anything lucky happened in sports?
Yes, I happened. I went golfing, and I was born on August 8th. August is the 8th month, and I was born on the 8th day. 8 and 8.
Right.
I'm a Leo. Leo's lucky number is 4. So that's a lot of 4s.
Which is half of 8.
Right. But
Okay.
I golfed at Aliante Golf Club, and I shot an 88. So
That's kind of cool.
it was cool because it's not like I was like, oh look, and then at the end it comes up and it goes, there it is, 88. You can see it. Look at that.
It says 88.
88,
minus 1.03. What was that?
That's because I suck at golf, and I actually did better in putting. So it says strokes gained. I gained strokes in putting. I gained strokes in drive. No, I lost strokes in driving. I don't know what I did. It tells you this app is very cool. It tells you everything you need to know about golf and how to improve. Except for it doesn't tell me how to concentrate and swing better, but
Right.
tells me what I need to go work on. So when I go work on something,
And one thing I am a little confused about, if you shot an 88, if that was 18 holes, you don't suck because only 20% of the people who play golf break 100.
Yeah, I still suck. Because, I'm a bogey golfer, right? So I should have shot 90 because it was par 72.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's a par 72.
Add 18 is 90, right?
Right. So I did good.
See, you don't suck.
But I should do better. I don't golf enough. That's my problem. I don't golf enough, and again, I'm like I said, I like the dogging up, right? Today I had one of the guys brought his son with him, and his son, as I'm putting, keeps walking back and forth while I'm looking at the hole.
Very distracting.
So I look down, and then I look up, and he's over there, and the hole's over there. And then I look down, I look up, and he's over there. Now the hole's not moving. But every time I look up, he's moving, so I think the hole's moving. So I'm like, okay, line up over there. Okay, line up over there. I'm like, would you cut it out? Then he doesn't know how to do shadows. So one time I go to putt, and I bring my club back, and you see his head pop down into my shadow. I'm like, the big shadow goes over the ball. I'm like, okay, don't do that. So I stopped, but I need to have people do that to me, so that I'm not distracted. The guys are in the cart. We had talked about that in a previous episode too. Hey, where's the cart girl? And then I went grocery shopping. Now, this is an important tip for everyone out there. On Sundays, during football season, Albertsons, if you wear a football jersey, you get 10% off.
That's awesome.
On everything you buy. I don't know where my 10% jersey thing is off. Where is that? It's on here somewhere. I'll find that in a second.
Should be near the bottom.
I'll find that in a second. Oh, it's right here. Okay. So, check out my receipt, and it says, look,
more 8s.
and 80 cents. 8080. So there's 2 more 8s. But if we pull it back a little bit, do you see where it says 10% jersey discount?
Yeah.
So, if you would like to get an additional 10% off of your groceries when you go on Sunday, wear your football jersey, go inside. This is a public service announcement. The more you know. You get an additional 10% off. This is everything, if it's on sale or not. Now, Albertsons by you is Jewel
Is it?
in
We don't have
Illinois?
Jewel by us anyway.
Oh,
but
you don't have Jewel, you just have Albertsons?
we don't have that either.
I think it's Jewel. You don't have
I
Albertsons?
shop at the Pig.
Oh, you got Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly.
Ah, yeah, that's like
I
that's an
refuse to shop at
independent.
the Evil Empire.
That's an independent, right?
Yes, they're independent people buy Piggly Wiggly franchises.
So, well, yeah, that means it's an independent grocer. So
Right.
that's where that goes. So yes, but that's a public still. It's still a cool deal. It's
Yep.
10% off. And then if you're a senior, the first Wednesday of every month at Albertsons. So all you seniors out there, and to be a senior, 55,
Same at the Pig.
55, 10%. So what's the Pig give you?
4%
When? Once a month?
every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday. So there you go. So if you have a Piggly Wiggly, see, we're here to help you save money. 4%, 5%,
It adds up.
10%. Well, okay, so my son, he stopped by on his way home. So he went to Smith's, which is our independent.
Okay.
And I go, why didn't you go or tell me? Because you knew I was going. I told everybody. Everybody in my family knows that I go shopping on Sunday to get the 10%.
Right.
Just put a shopping list together. I'll go buy it. Oh, well, I wanted steak and I only spent $10. I go, $10? That's $1.
That's right.
He goes, but the Smiths is on my way home and the Albertsons is a mile away. I go, okay, so even if you only get 15 miles to the gallon, that's only 2 miles. So if you take $1 and let's say gas is $3 a gallon, for every 5 miles, that's $1. So that's so $1 now for 5 miles. So if you take the 5 miles and you divide that up, that's 60 cents. That's 60 cents you still would have saved. And he's
Yep.
like, okay, you did the math way too fast. I just wanted my steak and I wanted what I wanted to make the seasonings with it. I just stopped by, I bought it, and I came home.
See, now not only that, the steak was $10, but then he also bought seasonings and stuff, so
Well,
we would have saved even more money.
Right. Well, the whole thing was $10. His whole
Oh, okay.
his whole bill was $10. And his deal was, for $10, I'm not going to drive the extra 2 miles. So I guess he feels that. Let's see, if you're driving, I'm not going to go there. I'll just start doing the math on the miles per hour. Okay, so his time is worth 30 cents a minute, but whatever. So I'm like,
See, now I shouldn't do this because this could eat up our time, but remember we used to run a convenience store?
yeah,
That is why convenience stores charge the prices they do, because it's convenient.
well, but this isn't a convenient.
I realize that, but it's the same concept. People will spend the extra money.
yeah, to
'cause it's
save the
convenient.
time, to save the time. So I guess he's already got that figured out.
Yep.
Good for him. But hey, he's a young man now. He's 19 years old. He's in college. So good for him.
Yes.
But unfortunately, we have run our time up again.
I
So
see it. I said that was going to happen.
yep. So I want to thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
Then please subscribe, like, and watch our other videos. Watch these videos. Watch the other videos on our channel. We've got videos over there if you're on the big screen, on the main screen, that has the links to both what happened to Las Vegas today. That's my review of shows and all the shows you can go to when you're here in Vegas. On the bottom on your phone, if you scroll down, you can see them both. Scott Thomas has his link there, so that when you click on Scott Thomas and 8,000 Scott Thomases show up, you get to the right Scott Thomas. And Scott promised he's going to start doing some shows again for us come this winter. So I'm looking forward to that. And we'll see you on the next show.
have a good one.
Baby crazy.